Shalom and welcome to PowerPoints. You know, so many of us, this has been a long summer and there's a lot of spiritual attacks. There's, we're right here in an election year and things are really stirred up because the enemy, Satan, is trying to do everything he can to get the nations of the earth and the people in those nations to embrace him and his way. And the attack has been very, very severe. One of the reasons that I so love the power of immersion and baptism, and one of the reasons in our ministry we went to such the extent of bringing this pool back to life and bringing it into part of the ministry, is for in Colossians 2 and 15, I think it really says it all. It says, having disarmed principalities and powers, he made a public spectacle of them, triumphing over them in that. Now, I'm going to show you a couple pictures, and these are just still shots, but look at the intensity of the emotion on the people's face. Look at the joy that you see and the deliverance, and look at the seriousness as you watch them walking down the ramp. You see, this is some serious. I mean, their body, soul, and spirit is realizing that they're coming into a spiritual event. And I'm talking bigger than just this pool. There is a place where you make a decision and you're really born again and you're really saying, you know what, I need a new life. I know this sounds so basic, but I'm talking to somebody. You absolutely need a new life. I think Christians sometimes just get born again to get saved so they don't go to hell, and that's wonderful, and I preach that. But I'm talking about being baptized into a new life so that it's like, yes, saved, filled with the Spirit, not going to hell, name in the book, but actually living in supernatural fruit and circumstances here on earth right now. And that's what happens in this pool. And that's why you're looking at these faces right now. See, you see hope. It's like, you know, some of these people, young and old and middle-aged, all the ages, there's hope. And it's because what the Apostle Paul is teaching us here in this letter to the Colossians. He's saying this is an opportunity for you not only to be disarmed, but this is to be able to disarm the enemy and the principalities. Not just the little demons that chase you, but the principalities in the region that are after you. They're going to be disarmed. It's like he makes you invisible. And the reason you're invisible is because you're no longer alive in yourself. You're going down in him, and you're being raised in Messiah. So, Father God, I just pray for that revelation. For those of you who have been immersed, that you would raise up in the power of, so to say, being invisible, in the power of the resurrection, in the power of his glory, and in the power of that which makes us alive now, in that power in Yeshua's name. God bless you. We love you. And I'll see you next time.